Hey, what's up guys? So I had this interesting idea to completely shut down your opponent, and I'm pretty sure that there are some older cards that can combo pretty well with this. So let me explain to you guys the combo real quick, and it involves Flying C. So if you guys don't know Flying C, we're going to go over the effect really quick, but I did make a video already discussing it. So its effect is when your opponent normals or special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand to their side of the field in face-up defense position. The controller of this card cannot XYZ summon. So basically that allows you to just throw it out whenever you need to. Well, as soon as they throw up a monster. And then if you go first and you set an Ojama trio, because this is what I found in an old box, and I was like, this could potentially work. So if you go first, you set Ojama trio. They normal summon anything that's not a tuner, basically. I'm just, as a reference, let's take Rescue Rabbit or Wind Up Magician, for example. Those decks are heavily reliant on XYZ, and there's a lot of cards where they normal summon that aren't, like, you know, very strong. So let's say, for example, they summon Rescue Rabbit. You go, okay, Ojama trio and Flying C. So then they're left on the field with a 700 attacker, but this isn't defense position, and then they have a Rescue Rabbit with 300 attack and lots of tokens that they can't use. Remember that you cannot use tokens to XYZ summon. You can use tokens when you synchro summon, but not when you XYZ. So that was an interesting idea, and I thought, you know, that's kind of cool if you were able to shut down your opponent completely. I don't know if it'll be relevant in the side deck. I know people will definitely slide deck cards like Flying C against certain decks that are heavily XYZ based, like Macro Rabbit is heavily XYZ based, along with Windups. Those decks are like all about the XYZ summons. So if you take that away from them, it can hurt them. But I thought it was an interesting idea that if you can completely lock your opponent from ever having any more monsters, basically. I mean, Flying C is not very threatening, and neither is Rescue Rabbit. And you can sit like on a Spirit Reaper or Marshmallow and sit there forever, and they can't really do anything unless they want to like Dark Hole you. So I thought it was an interesting concept, and I'm trying to think if there's any older cards that can combo with this, because I know that there's an old card where if your opponent has 5 back row, you just blow up your opponent's entire back row. Or maybe you can summon something like Solar Flare Dragon and sit there and burn your opponent to death, because like I said, unless they have like Dark Hole, there's very few things that they can actually do to this. I know Compulse is still a card, but you know, what are they going to do? Compulse your Flying C? But you know, I think it's an interesting idea, and if there's any old cards that can combo with this, let me know, because I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but there are so many that I just don't know of. And I'm thinking if there's some cards that, like, say when your opponent controls 5 monsters, you get to do something amazing. I'm sure there is that I just don't know of. But if you guys know of anything that you can combo with this, maybe when your opponent has 5 monsters, I'm sure that there is a card. Let me know in the comment section below. But I don't think this will be relevant in the meta, unless there's some amazing card that is a really old card and we just found some awesome combo with Ojama Trio and Flying C, because, like I said, you make it so your opponent has, like, no monsters, and they can never throw up anything, like, threatening unless they get rid of their own cards, and they would have to use their own cards, like Dark Hole, and if they have to Dark Hole, like, themselves, it's kind of sad, but, you know, sometimes your opponent has to do what they gotta do. But anyways, let me know if you guys know any combos, like I said, if they have, you know, 5 monsters, because I think that there might be some type of card that can, you know, really punish your opponent for having 5 monsters on board. I just don't know of it, but let me know in the comment section below, or if you guys know any combos with perhaps having 5 monsters in an opponent's field. I know that there's a card called Des Koala where it affects the cards in their hand, but there's got to be some other cards that we can combo with this if they control 5 monsters. And like I said, it locks them out of some stuff. But anyways, yeah, let me know if you know any combos with this, because I am really, really tempted to look up some combos with this and troll some people. It'll be really, really trolly nonetheless, even if it's not good in VLRs, just to see your opponent cry when they can't really do anything until they Dark Hole themselves or something like Compulse and their own monster. But anyways, thanks for watching. It's Nice, signing out.